Alright, so now we're going to look at how to replace that sheet on JDM-040 PS4 controllers. Now the process of this is basically identical to the JDM 50s and 55s if you saw that video. There is the battery trays on these, the screw doesn't connect with it, they just kind of sit on top there. And the sheets are not the same. They're close to the same, but they aren't exactly the same. So I didn't want to put them all in one video and mislead people into thinking that the sheets are interchangeable between 40s and 50s and 55s. So get to the same point, there's only one screw like every other PS4 controller. Take your frame out. These triggers come off the same as those. Pull it down a little bit, pull that tab back, and then it just pops right out. The spring is captive on these, so it won't fly out. Then these just pull straight out. You can take your rubber piece. These also are slightly different on the 40s than they are on the 50s and 55s. Pull it off of these two pegs down here, and then you can just peel the whole thing off. And this is where it's different. How this is laid out is different on the 40s than it is on the 50s and the 55s. The 50s and the 55s have this same cutout here on the other side as well, so they have two. So you could probably use the sheet. I've never tried it myself. I've always just used a JDM-40 sheet on JDM-40s, but you could probably use the sheet from a 50 or a 55 on one of these, but you're not going to be able to use the sheets from one of these because, again, there's pegs and stuff on the controller that go through the slots that aren't here. So once you have this, you can get your replacement. Just work that through the slot there, and then get that over, get the other one over, and there's a couple little pegs that it snaps over. Just go through, snap it over those. Pop it over these pegs on this side. Work that down. Then put your rubber pieces back in, just like all of them. The one that's kind of hollow on top goes on the bottom over your trigger. And there's also this little spot that hooks over that tab there. Do the same with the other one. And then this here goes into the slot and it just slides right back in. And then you just pop your triggers straight back on. And then come here. Like in the 50 and the 55 video, I think it's easier if you have the ribbon going over there instead of under. Sometimes when you take these apart, it'll be under like that. Oh, that also is another difference. The 40s do not have the options and shares integrated into the frame either. But I think it's a little more difficult to get it through the slot like this. So if it is like that, I always flip it so this is over. And then if you just kind of bend it back a little bit, sometimes that helps as well. And then go put your frame in. And there you go. That's how you replace the sheet for your button inputs on PS4 model JDM-040 controllers. I hope this helped you out, and stay tuned for more repair videos.